Okay, another good win tonight. Really pleased with the way we shared the ball. Just 25 assists and only 3 turnovers. That might be a record for us. But I thought our guys had good focus, good energy. Got a little lax late second half, but I thought our starters did a nice job at the beginning of the first and second. Got us off to good starts, and we did a nice job. It was good. We dealt with some zone, a little bit of soft press, just a couple different things. So it's just good to deal with some different things like that at the beginning of a year, and to get a nice win comfortably with a lot of guys playing is good for us too.
You mentioned that start in the second half. Can you just talk about what you saw? I feel like the group came out really with their tail on fire.
Yeah, we've tried to be a little better, miss offense, and I thought we were in the second half. I thought guys did a better job of pitching the ball ahead and looking at guys on the rim. And, first it starts with defending and getting stops. And I thought, the starters did a good job. It felt like at the beginning of the game and in the beginning of the second half. In both instances, they're older, and I thought they played well.
Coach, before tonight, the last time you played Gardner-Webb was back in 2014 in the Virgin Islands. You lost that game. Is that something you talked to your team about?
No. That's so long ago. I like to forget all those things. No, we were, we don't talk about a lot of the games in the past. These guys weren't part of any of that. We got so many new players, and that we're just, we've got a lot to work on with our team, and most of the time we're just talking about our team. Yeah.
Coach, speaking on having a new roster, what's the main thing that you're trying to set home in practice that sets aside your other teams in the past?
Well, the biggest difference is just we're playing so many players and picking up full court and playing faster on offense right now. And as a result of that, it's a little bit more like 2021. I thought we weren't playing this fast, but we played a lot of players. I think we averaged 10 guys playing double-figure minutes. So, just getting used to that. And when you have as many new players as we have, it's challenging to get everybody on the same page. And so believe me, practices at times are frustrating. But I think our guys are trying to learn and working really hard, and that's why I'm so pleased to see with the way they shared the ball tonight. There was some great passing, extra passing, guys giving up good shots for great ones, and that's good for the spirit of our team.
Your team forced 16 turnovers today. What was your assessment just of the defense as a whole?
Probably like a B if I was giving it a grade, because there were some things that we practiced for that we made a lot of mistakes on. Some scouting stuff that was really disappointing. Some of our young guys really didn't do as well in that area tonight. I thought once we kind of got after them a little bit at halftime, because I thought we didn't defend the last 10 minutes very well. The second half was much better.
You guys took 36 threes tonight. Is that kind of in the range where you want to be?
It just kind of game to game. I think, obviously we had a huge size advantage, so they were packing it in. They played zone. They went under some things. There was just a lot of shots to be had. I think the biggest thing is there are times when you're gonna shoot, 4 or 5 threes and within 6 or 7 possessions, and sometimes that feels like too many, especially when they're not going in. And so there's a trade-off that you got to be a little careful with, because you want your guys, as long as they're good shots, you got to let them shoot them. And but it's a little different sometimes when it doesn't feel like they're going in, and you're like, man, we should be throwing this inside. We obviously talked about that. We had a tremendous size advantage, and so that's what we talked about in a lot of huddles and at halftime, and obviously in the pregame.
No, it's early, but 2 games in. What's your assessment of this group's ability to switch 1 through 5?
Yeah, I think there's a chance that can be good for us at times. It'll be much more challenging, though, when we're playing teams that are bigger. Like this is, that it'll be completely different, and it'll be hard to then, for extended periods. But at times, yeah.
So Dillon picked up 2 fouls. You put in Zach. How important is it for him to get minutes like this in a big game?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they all need it, especially all the young guys. You know, Chase and Zach and Ace. You know, are kind of the three right now that are getting more of the minutes as young players. But it's important that all guys get some time and just try to get comfortable as best you can, because it's a new system for everybody, and guys need to play with each other. And then, you know, we're switching some lineups. We had a couple different lineups out there today that we maybe hadn't seen. You know, some of it was dictated by their play, by playing really small. So, yeah, those are important minutes for everybody.
Anybody on Zoom have anything want to add? Anybody else? I mean, keep asking if you have anything.
What do you want the identity of this team to be?
Unselfish, play hard. You know, and right now we're doing those things. But, you know, we're still trying to figure out who we are and you know, how we can help each guy be successful and get them to play the right way together. You know, it's challenging, but it's been fun. It's a good group of guys, and they're working really hard. I think they're very excited to play. They seem excited every game night, which is really good. So, you know, it's been fun so far. We'll get back at it tomorrow.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you all for being here.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.